Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do these little stone keychains. And a lot of us have stones laying around that we've worked with other pieces and we have one or two left and we don't know quite what to do with them. Or as keychains. Keychains are popular. They're a nice gift to give somebody. Somebody you need a little bit something for, but it's a nicer gift. Also with lobster claws on them, you can hook them up to a zipper as well. So those are a real fun gift to give. So let's get started. On this particular keychain, I'm going to use a heart, an eye pin, two smaller beads, and one large one because we're going to put that in the middle. Now, if you like the look of this, we've also put kits together as well for you, the three different types. So your cost wouldn't be as much as if you went out and bought all of the products individually. But if you have stones and stuff around laying at home, that's great. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our eye pin and we're going to put our small bead on, and you got to make sure that your bead is big enough, the hole's big enough that it fits through that. Now I'm going to start through this hole, and then I'm also going to put the bead in the middle here. Get that. In this one there's just one bead fits perfectly in that stone, and then I'm going to add my last little bead on here. Now I'm going to go ahead and loop this before we put it onto our jump ring, and you want to make sure that you have a heavy duty jump ring. And we also do have the keychains available with the jump ring right now on the website as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this eye pin and bend that over just a little bit so it's sideways, and then I'm going to lay my bottlenose tweezers on top of it, and we're going to use this part as a loop. So it's going to loop back around. So you should have that nice loop. See how nice and pretty that is? And you kind of do it as a hook, they say. So bend that first part down and bend that second part over. Now I use the bigger part of my tool because I wanted the loop to be bigger. And then we're going to take the second part now and we're going to twist this around a couple of times just above that bead. Nice and tight. And what I'm going to do is come back in with my pliers, and you should have enough room to put it a couple times above that bead, but then it should be nice and tight. So I'm just tightening up that wire there. And now that we've got that around 2 times, I'm going to cut them in with my wire cutters and cut that off. And see this little guy right here that's out sharp, we want to tuck him under. So we're just going to take and get a hold of him and make sure that he is nice and tucked in. So he's not sharp and doesn't catch on anything. Switching different tools. Sometimes you can get a different angle with a different tool. And there's a bunch of things you can do with that. You could hang that on your artwork, you could hang it off your gourd, you can make a necklace out of that, all kinds of fun things that you can do with that. And that's how to do the basic hoop. And if it's crooked, then just come back in here and straighten that out. Now we're going to put it on our little jump ring here, and you can use 2 tools to hold this, one on each side, or I really like the ring, and you can find these at your craft store or sometimes your bead stores. And what you do is you put your jump ring in there, and you only takes 1 tool then to open up that jump ring, and you slide that in, and then you close that nice and tight. Now it's really, really important to get that nice and tight. Another thing you might want to do is put a dab of E6000 on it to even hold it firmer. And then I take it and I squeeze it from both sides. That way it's closed. You don't want to leave an opening, because if your stone or your wire hits that and it pops right out, then you'll lose your piece. So it's real important to get a real good jump ring first of all, and then to close that really tight. See how real simple that was to make? And then we have the little jump ring on nice and tight, and we have a wonderful keychain. And that was a lot of fun, and you could sit down and do a few of those. It'd be nice Christmas presents for teenagers. Like I said, don't forget to put them on your zippers, not just your keychains. Using the little lobster claw, you could put it on different things as well. So if you are interested in any of the kits, jump over to my website at miriamjoy.com, and it has everything that we use there except for the tools to make that. So you're all set and ready to go. My husband also reminded me that they make really good items for charity events or fundraisers, and you could have your teens do those as well. They should be able to have fun with making those. So thank you for joining me today. Come on over to my Facebook page, and we've always got something new and fun for you there at Miriam Joy Gourd Creations. Thank you, and God bless.